There we go. There we go. Lots of technical difficulties tonight for some darn reason. But they seem to be up and running again, as far as I can tell. Let's see here. I wonder why I can't actually see. Here we go. All right. Well, sorry about that. A little bit of false advertising, false imprisonment. What am I trying to say here? I'm trying to say false something. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to Tycoonatic's channel. I am going to play some more Oxygen Not Included. This is a great surprise. This game has had my soul for weeks. At least when I have a little time to play. See, I've been a little absent. Much to my chagrin, I apologize for that. I am a dad, and I have a toddler, and toddlers are a full-time job. So, what I am doing right now is I am making sure that everything is running according to plan. Everything is running according to plan. I misspelled that. Okay. Before I get started, so bear with me for just a minute, and I will see if... So bear with... There we go. Okay. I just heard myself a little bit. That seems to be working. Okay. All of my stupid technical difficulties, which I always seem to have at the beginning of these games, seem to have come and gone. Let's see if we can actually resume our game from last time. So let's see. Here are my games. The Plucky Trainwreck. The Optimistic Citadel. The Optimistic Citadel? When was that? 29th of August. Oh, that seems to be something that I started and didn't save. Okay, Tycoonatic's Evil Lair. That's the one that I was on. That's the one I was on the last time I played. Let's load it up and see where we are, ladies and gentlemen. This is a game with about an hour of play behind it, which means no time at all for Oxygen Not Included. I know, right? I gotta shove that. I gotta shove it right into... What is this? No, I don't care. I gotta shove the toddler into this tank right down here. This big old water tank. So where was I? Where was I? Let's see. Not much doing here. Insufficient oxygen generation, unrefrigerated food. This is a mess, if I've ever seen a mess. And I've seen messes. I have a toddler. I've seen messes. I think I mentioned that already. Alright, so let's see what we got going on here. I got food. I got beds. I got toilets. I got a little park going on over here. This is pretty cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Will this work? That might actually work. That might actually be a park. So, how can I make something into a farm? Well, first idea. Let's take a look at our temperature overlay. Temperature overlay looks good. I see heat all around me. That's not so good. We got a cool steam vent down there. We've got an air pocket or lack of air pocket. I do have 2 shine bugs in this space. So what I'm thinking here, I might do here is, let's see, I've got 3. Really does. Yeah, it looks like a, this really does look like a storage shed. This is my storage shed right down here. And why have I created a place where there's only 2, where there's only arrays of 2? I can't make this look good. This is a mess. What was I thinking? I've learned a lot since the last time I was playing for you guys, and this is just a disaster. But there's no disaster in Oxygen Not Included that cannot be resolved. So, let's see. This is 2, 3, 4. This is 5. Let's see. I like to leave 4 space rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all 4. Let's do this. That should be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I should have... Let's see. Let's put a tile down here. Whoop, right across there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. All right, let's do it. All right. So, we've got food. What I want to do is I want to use shine if I can. Wait, what did I just hear? Made a mess? What do you mean made a mess? We got who made a mess? I've literally got toilets. There's one right there. It works. What are you guys talking about? Why do I have a mop command here? Oh, no, cancel this. That is not important right now. What is important is I've got 3 dupes. I've got 2 bedrooms. I want to move this farm. I guess I'm all right. I'll leave this like this for now. Let's get this crap built up. We will cancel this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll cancel this, and then we will dig these out. All right. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to move these storage bins down a little bit so that I can actually decorate around them, so that when people walk through this area, they won't. Oh my God, what a mess! Come on, guys, who's pissing all over my base? This is not a good start. Clean it up, clean it up. Oh God, they're pissing in the water. Stop it. Clean up this. Oh man, I've already got germs in my water. What the hell, guys? All right, that's fine. Oh my God. Do you people not know what the hell a bathroom is? It's right there. Oh, they can't get to it. Can they get to it? No, they can't get to it. That's the goddamn problem. Okay, okay. That is the GD problem. RT, meat, mammal, techno. Okay, so let's put a priority of 8 on those. Get that crap built. Get those bathrooms running. I cannot deal with having these germs. Okay, I got 0 germs there. Ah, I've got no ladder here. Am I sure this is the one I was building for the stream? This seems awfully introductory. Well, let me see here. Load. Yeah, I guess it was. Must have been. It's the only thing that has Tycoonatic's Evil Lair on it. Huh. Go figure. That's fine. You know what, guys? I've got an even better idea. No, I don't have a better idea. I need to get some people down here to clean up this, the piss that's in my water. I don't call this introductory. I am a pseudo-expert, but I'm a pseudo-expert at Oxygen Not Included, having watched at least 4 videos on how to play this game. And they all make me an expert. It's just like when you're you know, when you're a web designer or a C++ coder. You just watch a couple YouTube videos, bam, professional. That's how it works. All right. All right, we got the piss cleaned up. It's a good sign. Okay, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up on you guys. Okay. Set priority on these guys to dig that out. Then I can make a proper water tank. It's a little close to a little further up than I want. All right, you know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. Let's cancel this. Let's cancel this. Let's cancel this. Let's get down to here. Build some scaffolding over to there. Dig this part out here because that'll give me metal and it will give me some space for my guys to maneuver. Then I'm going to dig... I'm not going to dig anything out. I'm going to get those guys over there and then I'm going to build a wall here. So what I'm going to do here is I want to move this water. I need to give myself a little bit more breathing room. I'm going to move this water down to this space way down here. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate your. This is this. Oh, the sky. My esteemed colleague and friend from the Sky Lounge. Check out the Sky Lounge on Twitch. It's an awesome channel for all you airplane aficionados and those people who aren't airplane aficionados. If you want a really chill stream, you want a really cool stream. You just want to see the friendly skies, sometimes the not so friendly skies, but the awesome skies. Go check out Sky Lounge. And now that I've plugged that, I can build a pipe. I can build lots of pipes. Look at that. Oh, wait. I don't have pipes yet. You know what? I should research that. Unfortunately, I can't build the kind of pipe that some people want because my little dupes here, they don't smoke weed every day. Uh-oh. I need to get rid of that. They can't get through here. Get rid of that. Wait. Did I want to get rid of that? Yes. I want to get rid of that. I can't... Well, that's what these are for, man. They're saying, can you lay pipe? Of course I can lay pipe. That's what the outhouses are for. Well, not the outhouses. Eventually I will replace these with proper latrines. And the latrines will allow me to lay pipe and lay pipe. If you know what I mean. Alright, research. We got research going on. Sweet. Sweet home. Okay, how did I have I must have moved the research thing. Why am I researching fire poles? I don't even have the basics of liquid movement yet. Actually, I guess that's not really necessary. Let's get that fire pole. Everybody loves fire poles. Alright. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dig a ladder down into here, and I'm just going to drain all that water from here into here. I'm going to drain this water from here into there as well, and then I'm going to... what should I do? What should I do? I'm going to use this as my central ladder for the base. Like, it's going to be my primary transport to go up and down throughout the base. Which in hindsight I should have... No, I did leave a space there. Let's deconstruct this. So... one of the things I picked up from a fellow streamer is that if you leave a space on... So, first of all, your dupes can actually move over up to 2 spaces, up to 2 empty spaces. So, leaving a ladder and then a space and then a floor, and I gotta clean up this person's piss, well, actually, they can still move freely. And then you can fill this space with other transport options. The first thing that you really want to do is fill it up with... Here, let's deconstruct all of this. You want to fill it up with a fire pole, which will let them go down very fast. And then eventually you can get transport tubes. Transport tubes will let you move around a little bit more, a little bit faster, but that's way down the line. So, got some people using the outhouse. I've not set up a place for them to take the polluted filth. So, let me... How do I want to do that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I have enough plants in here? Bristle blossom, mealwood, bluffbriar, and buried muckroot. I don't have enough plants in here to make this into a proper park. So this can probably be one though. Bristle blossom, mealwood, bluffbriar, bristle blossom, mealwood, muckroot. So the rule is that you need to have 5 different types of plants in an area in order to make a park. I don't think I have it in either one of these sections. Mealwood, that's 1. Bristle blossom, that's 2. Bluffbriar, that's 3. Muckroot, that's 4. Yeah, let me double check that. Park requires... No, it was... Oh, nature reserve. Oh, no, it just needs 4. I thought it needed 5. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, so... it just needs 4 then. So bristle, mealwood, bluffbriar, buried muckroot. This will work. This will remain my park, which means I'm going to put my compost down here. We'll start with just 1. And then, do I have these I need to make sure that I have all these. Okay, all these vegetables are set to harvest, so I have free food that way. I have 3 guys and I have 48,000 kcals of food. That's good. Let's see. I really would like to get some more bristle blossoms, but I don't want to. I don't want to uproot them because. Well, actually, I can uproot some. I think I decided to make this the park, right? So I can dig. Which ones are bristle blossom? It's not. It's okay. It's the little sticky ones. Bristle blossom. Let's dig out 1 and 2 and 3. And then over here, we'll take this guy and this guy. 4 or 5. That will get me enough. That'll give me enough blossoms to. Let's dig this one out. That'll give me enough blossoms to fill in my little farm here. Okay, those are down. Let's deconstruct this, and then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we will have our our 4 across. So copper ore, sandstone. I need more. Let's see, more. My sandstone is fine. I don't know why these guys aren't building these tiles. Oh, it's because they couldn't get to them. Herp derp. That's fine. Dig this out. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. My bedrooms are fine. My farm is fine. Okay. So everything's running relatively smoothly. Let's see where my research is. What have I finished here? Okay, I finished the fire pole. So now I want to get... let's do plumbing and I don't need really sanitation, although mesh tiles would be nice. Airflow tiles are also kind of important. What is next? Let's go to, let's see, filtration. Probably gonna use gas filters before I use laboratories. Let's do those 2 first. And then, yeah. Now I want to get rid of these batteries here because they don't have a lot of heat production. But having all this stuff near my living quarters is not ideal because this makes heat, these make heat, and these both make heat. And it's already warming up here. We got 30 degrees, 27, 25 in here. Oh, you know what? I need to get insulating tile. Okay, these guys are finally building ladders. Good, good, good. Down in there. Okay, we've planted all of our bristle blossoms except for one. That one. Okay. That'll also let them get over to build that composter. So, let's check our atmosphere. Okay, the food is still in CO2. For those who are not aware, if your food is unrefrigerated, that's fine as long as it is in a sterile environment, which CO2, which is what this black color here is for, is perfect for. So the CO2 is heavy, it will go to the bottom, which means it will eventually start working its way down here. Which means I should probably make a CO2 trap. This is probably not the best. Actually, the CO2 trap will probably go in here. Somewhere around here. It'd be ideal if it was below the bedrooms, but I don't have any way to easily get the CO2 that they generate down, but this is below them, so maybe this will work. Okay, how much sandstone do you guys have? Let's see here. We got 129.7 tons of sandstone. So that's plenty. I just need to get these guys to stop being so damn lazy. Come on. Maybe I need a new dupe. What are my options? Let's see. Ranching, construction, and a couple of care packages. Bristleberries and shine nymph eggs. Definitely don't need bristleberries. Shine nymph eggs I don't really need, especially because you can't really control where they go. Husbandry might be useful. Let me remind myself what I have here. I think I have just the original 3. Let's see here. Digger, I have 4. I have a cook, an artist, a scientist, and a digger. All right. Cook, artist, scientist, and digger. So what I will do is I will get that. I'm going to go ahead and pick up this rancher. Oh, actually, hold on. Increased germ resistance. That's good. Cannot do building errands. That's unfortunate, but at least he can still dig. Okay, I have to rename him because I'm naming my guys after what they do, so I can just kind of keep an eye on what they do initially. So let's rename Meep to, let's see, he was husbandry, so I'm going to rename him to, let's see, we'll name him Zooman. No, that's even better, because we'll name him Zoolander. There you go, Zoolander. And I'll know that he's the guy because he has the word zoo in his name. All right, we've drained this tank down into here, so that's excellent. Actually, I can cancel this because now, oh man, there's still pee in here. I'm gonna have to clean all of this nice water of this food poisoning. Actually, it's going down, so it might be okay. Yeah, we might be okay. I think we'll be okay. Okay, research complete. Meal preparation. Okay, I got the grill, the mess table. Wait, no, that's old. I already did that. Here we go. Oh, I'm behind. What did they just research? Plumbing technology. So now I can run pipes. Heh, pipes. Run pipe. Now I can lay pipe. Alright, let's, I don't like these guys getting quite so wet. But... Jesus Christ. It's like 3K of freaking piss water here. Wait, is this thing emptying piss water into my... Oh my god. That's why that's happening. Alright, well. Put a stop to that. So this is a lot of effort, but what I'm going to do here is I'm going to move all of this water down into this space. But I'm going to dig this space out first a little bit more, because I like having a nice rectangular kind of... These rooms are way too small. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm just going to have to make do, but... I should have made this my park. Maybe I can still make this the park. But that... No. I should make a park something that they walk through. Because that way... something that they walk through, because that way they get the morale bonus. The morale bonus. Okay, so let's deconstruct this. Then we'll mop all this up. Dig out this so that the rest of it drains. Let's put a priority of 7 on this ladder. Actually, I only need 7 on the top. No, I don't. No, because I want to dig all this out. Got some chlorine down here. Let's cancel this and this. There's a chlorine pocket and there's a shine bug in it that cracks me up. Okay. I'm going to put some tile in there just to close it off, and I guess that'll make as good as any good bottom to my water tank. So let's plan out the size of the tank here. So this tank will probably be a little taller than... Let's do it here. Wait, was that it? Yeah. This tank will probably end up, whoops, being a lot taller than it is wide. Probably all the way up to like here, because... Actually, I should count these. 1, 2, 3, 4... Floor, 1, 2, 3, 4, floor, 1, 2, 3, 4, floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, floor, 1, 2, 3, 4, floor. All right, look at that. Got it in one. No, not deconstruct. Let's cancel that. Yeah. All right, guys. I need you to dig everything out. God, I'm already... I'm going to put a higher priority on these two. And I'm going to pull this ladder down one more step. We'll put a priority of 8 on that. Okay. Actually, I can cancel these. And then I can... fill that in. Let's dig this out. And then we will start digging from here. Do 3 rows at a time. That's a nice safe one. And now they're going to sleep. Okay, I've got 5 right now. Check my research. Let's go back up to electricity. I want to get... well, actually, let me think about this. I want to get... I want to get airflow and mesh tiles, but is that more important than... Here. Let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and start on power, and then I'm going to move over to airflow and mesh after that, because I want to get those larger batteries. They're much more efficient than these little mini batteries for holding power. Unrefrigerated food. Where's my unrefrigerated food? Not making enough oxygen. Oxygen supply still looks good, though. What I should have done is block that off. Ah, there's all oxygen down here. Neat. Alright. Let's get this stuff... Let's get this stuff dug out. Very nice. Okay. Dig, 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 2. Mole Man is going for it. Let's check on our skills. 1, 1, 1. I got 1 point. Mole Man's got morale of 5. That's pretty good. Let's give him super hard digging. Techno. Let's give him field research. Artsy. Let's give her aesthetic design. Meat Man. He's a cook. And Zoolander's gonna have to get toward critter ranching. We'll have to start there. Because critter ranching is not available until after the regular farming ability. Which is fine because I have stuff for him to farm. The end. The end! All right. Let's dig this out. Hey, there's a hatch down here. That hatch is about to die. Alright. Let's try and build... I want to put a priority of 7 on this entire thing. Let's get those guys down here and get them to make this, like now. Okay. This poor little hatch, he's so gonna drown. I guess I could wrangle him, but where the hell am I gonna put him? I'm not even remotely at a point where I can do that yet. Womp womp. Okay, well, that's fine. We're just gonna keep rocking and rolling. Getting this place built. There's not a lot of oxygen down here, is there? Oh yeah, there is. The top half of it is oxygen. Actually, that does beg the question. Where can I put an oxygen trap? I guess I can put it here? Eh. Alright. Let's see what happens when we do that. This should be highly amusing. Oh, actually, they haven't finished building these yet. Let's wait for them to wake up first. What am I hearing? I'm hearing a popping noise. What is that? I don't know what that is. What is it? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Come on, guys. Build. Thank you. Alright. Build that last bit there. That's Artsy. Alright, Artsy. Finish her up. Alright, let's do this. Ready? Boom! Come on. What are you guys doing? Zoolander, what are you doing? Ooh, I should give these guys all hats. What am I thinking? Oh, they do all have hats except for Zoolander. I'll give him a farm hat. A little farmer. Oh no! Ah! Blarp! Oh no! And there goes my hat. She's gonna die. Oh, he's drowning. Poor little guy. I think Zoolander's just standing under this waterfall. Now we gotta add this. Oh no, that's gonna be too much water. Oh no! That's too much water. There's a lot of germs in there. Well, okay, so... Why are you guys just... Oh god, you guys are just standing there because you can't get over. What the hell just washed out? Oh, I just dug it all out like an idiot. It's fine. Yeah. Like those. Come on, guys, let's build. What are you doing? There we go. Now they can get out. But they're still not getting... Oh, there you go. Okay, so that's full. Let's dig... Let's dig those 3 out. And we'll dig these 3 out. Okay. Okay, we're doing okay. That's fine. So let's dig those two out. And then I'm going to need to build this wall up higher. Boop, boop, boop. Alright. That should work. Why are you guys acting like you're trapped? I don't get it. Whatever. They're not trapped. They were just sitting there waiting around for nothing. Guess they don't have enough to pick up. Okay. How's my research going? Perfect. Moving on. We're going to go over to... let's find gases, and then I want an airflow tile. I can't actually make an airflow tile because I don't have advanced research yet. So... Oh yes, I do have advanced research. I just haven't built a supercomputer. Let's open up mesh tiles first. Oh, I have built a supercomputer. It's right there. Herpaderp. Remember, this isn't my normal game. This is just the one that I'm using for streaming, so, you know. That is how it goes. Okay, so. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to build some tiles up to push this water over. If that makes sense. And then what I will do is I will... Well, I can't actually... My guys can't get there because of reasons. Oops. I don't want to do that. Actually, yes I did. Deconstruct, or cancel. Cancel that, cancel that. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, so the level that this water is going to sit at is approximately... let's see, this is... How much water is here? 700 kilograms. Well, I didn't actually need to do that after all, so that's fine. Let me do this then. I'm going to dig out this, and this, and this. Let's see how well this works for these guys. That leaves me with a lot of crap at the bottom of my water tank, but one of the things about Oxygen Not Included is that you have to learn to plan ahead, and if you don't plan ahead, then, well, you've done a poor job at this game, and so far I'm doing a poor job in this particular one. Alright, let's see. I need to get these guys to a place where they can take out these piles. Okay. So, we're looking good so far. I'm going to... Can you guys not build that? I guess not. It's fine. Alright, so I'm going to have my guys go down to here. Build a tile there. Build a tile here. Build a tile here. Build a tile here. Oh god. Well, they can use the ladder at the bottom. Okay. That's fine. And that will be the top of my new water tank. Good job. Okay. So, let's check my research. I think I was researching for... I already researched for mesh tiles. So now I'm going to go work on my airflow tiles. But the mesh tiles are important because I wanted to... Not... Oh, no, airflow tiles I didn't need for. Oh, it's deodorizers that I need the... Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's put in a... pitcher pump. I'm going to put in a pitcher pump right... Well, let's deconstruct this. And that and that. Well, cancel this, because then they won't be able to get over there. All right. So I can have one more dupe. Let's see what my options are. I can get a snazzy suit. Ooh. Maybe I'll just do that. Why not? And I'll give that snazzy suit to Artsy because she's snazzy. Go get it, Artsy. Put on... Oh no, she's going to sleep. Going to sleep? We got a shine bug there. We got a bunch of shine bugs over here, which is fine. Now I can start doing something with all of this down here. What am I going to do? That's a good question. Let's see here. First of all, we will deconstruct this and this. Okay, so let's deconstruct these. Oh. Deconstruct this, this, and this. And then I'm going to put in some storage. Bada, 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 bada. Oh, and I need to put in that, pitcher pump. Pitcher pump, pitcher pump, pitcher pump. You'll go there. And then I'm going to throw in some mesh tiles to go over this. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's figure out what to do with these storage bins. First of all, let's check it to all, and then we'll figure out what we don't want in there. So that's fine. That's fine. For now, those are fine. I don't want any critter eggs. Dirt's fine. Sand is fine. Metal ore, organic. Let's not put polluted dirt in there. And yeah, the rest of this should be just fine. And I'll copy the settings, and I'll wait for these guys. I don't know why I just paused it. I'll copy the settings and wait for these guys to finish their work. So a lot of people say, hey, what you should do is you should set these things to sweep only. And yeah, I guess I could do that. But if I do that, then these guys will never clean up anything because I never remember to do sweep only tasks. So, alright, so we're going to put a bottle emptier over here. Okay, I got 4,000 germs, and it's not going down. So, how am I going to deal with that? I got those germs because my dude's pissed in the pool. And it's not going down because food poisoning won't necessarily do that. Although I'm wondering if these guys get food poisoning, will they just wash it off next time they go to the bathroom? The other thing I can do is I can actually, let's see. Well, let's figure this out. For one thing, I can actually expand some of these floors, which I think I'll do. Let's get that out to there. Let's get that out to there. Let's get that out to there. This one, I think I'll leave alone. Maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I guess that's fine. could just expand the park to there, and then that would give me 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll do that. I'll just, well, I do want them to go through the park to get to places. I'll figure it out. This mess hall will have to move. Let's see. Deconstruct this ladder. Deconstruct this. I want to add a tile here to catch pee. To keep it from going. If they pee down the ladder, I don't have to worry about them. I won't have to worry about that infecting it more. Okay, this pitcher pump is built. Why are they not feeding the plants? There they go. Okay. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's start cleaning this out. Research. I got my filtration. I've got my air. Let's take a look at our air quality in general. Oh, switch this to gas. And we've got a fair amount of polluted oxygen in our base. Not a huge amount, but it's kind of an annoying amount. Let's see. Also, my ration box is no longer in carbon dioxide. Ooh, there's a trap right there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. We're gonna make this a CO2 trap. I want to put like 3, 4. Let's see. Let's put. That's gonna be the main one. This will be a second one. I should probably actually put that there. Cancel this. Dig this out and this out. Then I can put the food over there, and that will keep it fresh for a little bit, at the very least. Actually, that does make a good idea. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me do this. Gotta dig this out. Yeah, let's do this. We'll make that the trap. We'll put a ladder into it. And we will dig out that bit first. What are you guys doing? I just gave you a dig order. Why aren't you digging? Because they can't get... Oh, they should be able to get there. Now they can get there. There we go. All right. Let's cancel this one. I want these guys to be a little bit careful with how they do this. Let's cancel... No, let's cancel that. There we go. So what I'm eventually going to do here is just basically make this a box for CO2. CO2 will go into it and won't escape. Because it's already full of like a kilogram pressurized CO2. Well, a kilogram of, no. It's full of enough CO2. I got 600, 500. Oh, that space has to fill in. Which is fine. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so let's deconstruct this. And then we'll put some food bins in here. We'll put 1, 2, 3. Oh, I didn't need to deconstruct that. That's fine. Then I will copy the settings from here, which is basically just everything, into these 3. And then I will deconstruct that. Now there we go, CO2 trap. Probably not the best place for it, but I can always move it later. I'm not terribly worried about it. There we go. Alright, let's move our food, guys. We're doing really good on food, actually. It's all raw food, but... Actually, while I'm at it, maybe I can build a kitchen. No, I need insulated tile first. Where's my research? Okay, I got that. Here's my insulated tile. I was researching... I thought I was researching just decontamination, but I guess not. Let's get that. Alright, what temperature is my water? 24.5 degrees. It's not bad. Let's see. Any ice biomes? Neutronium. Crap, there's a vent there. Wow, it's 2 vents really close to one another. A lot of copper up here. I should probably actually pull that out. I've only got 6 tons. Bump, bump, bump. Bump, bump, bump. We'll start up there. For this, I'm going to want to... Let me see here. This ladder doesn't actually need to be here. So I don't have to worry about that. What I can do is I can push... I would like to expand this floor, though. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's dig this out. And then let's dig this out so I can actually make that. Then we'll dig this out, which will require me to have a little bit of scaffolding. And I should be able to get rid of... don't worry about it right now. Okay, can I make the high... Okay, I can make the jumbo batteries. So, I am going to deconstruct these. How long are these? 1, 2, 3... Here, easiest way to do that is this. So we got dig, That's 12, 18, 19, 20. 20. Let's probably go one more on each of these, and then I'll put another ladder in. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. Let's deconstruct this ladder. Huh. Oh, they didn't need that scaffolding. That's cool. Guess they don't need it to get to... Oh, they need it for the ceiling. Dipshit. Okay. So we'll do 20, and then we'll do space, ladder, space, and then a wall here. So space, ladder, space, wall here. Not there. Let's cancel this, and we're going to put a door there. So 20 spaces. This should be enough for me to fit enough meal tables in and the decorations required. I'll use statues initially, but eventually I'm moving over to paintings. No power. Okay, so let's... I actually want to move my electricity production away from my houses. Not my electricity production, herpter. My, you know what I'm saying? The things. Okay, let's deconstruct this, this, and this. So I'll probably put my electricity production, or my research and stuff over here. And I can put my cooking underneath. No. I'll put my cooking here. I'll put my research here. Yeah, that sounds good. So let's build this out. So if we start there, the ladder's going to go here. So we're going to put a ladder here all the way down to there. Well, should have thought about that when I built this, but whatever. That's fine. That's fine. Like I said, I'm going to have to move it. Let's build a ladder to here. Then we'll do that, that, and that, and we'll dig out this. Probably more than I needed, but hey. Not overly concerned about it. We're going to get rid of all of this. We're going to get rid of all of this. And then we're going to deconstruct... I'm not going to worry about that right now. Alright. So... That's a big... Okay, that's a slime biome over there. Let me pause this and think about this for a second. Let's move my research. My research will go... Okay, so door 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Door. So we'll do that. Oh, that wasn't enough. That wasn't enough. Alright, let's try that again. Whoop, there we go. Okay, so my tile will go there. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Floor. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Floor. Door, 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 door. Eventually door. I'm going to need to move this trap over a bit. Let's see. I need to move it over 1, 2, 3... No, 2 spaces. Okay. I can do that. 1, 2... Wait. Boom. So I need 2, 4, 6... I need 6. Okay, so 1, 2, 3... 1... The wall will be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The wall will need to be here. But I need a ladder. So we'll do it there. Okay. Good. Good. We'll do that. We'll dig that. Dig that. I had the wrong button. Dig that. Easy, 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 peasy. And then I can put my door here. And I can dig all this out. Dig all of this out. Dig all of this out. Dig all of this out. And that'll stay as it is. Because that will be a nature reserve. Alright. Ba-boom. 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 Okay, let's take a look at my thing. So my storage bins don't need to be in this cool area. I can move them over to the side somewhere. Or down here or something. But I can put my mess hall, or my great hall eventually, in this center area. This is all pretty nice, actually. Kind of wanted to put the kitchen here, but this is really nice. The kitchen gets kind of hot. I'm actually gonna... Do I have... I don't have those tiles yet. No, I don't have insulated tile yet, so I'm still working on that. Let's deconstruct these. Or deconstruct that one, cancel that one. Okay. Actually, I don't even want to deconstruct that one. I want to make an airflow tile out of it. Let's make an airflow tile out of this. We'll cancel that. And then we'll make a airflow tile out of it. And we'll cancel that. We'll deconstruct it. There we go. And now everybody's asleep. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, my oxygen generation is garbage right now, but I still have plenty of it, so I'm alright. What I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to replace the tile in each of these rooms with insulated tile until I can move the stuff that's in them. Let's put some more storage bins down. And we will deconstruct that one. Alright, rock and roll. Kind of expanding my base a little bit more than I would like for airflow, but I'm still kind of closed off, so I should be alright. Oh, okay, that's a lot of wasted oxygen. Alright, let's try this. We need scaffolding. Scaffolding is just what I call strategically placed ladders. I'll put that one up there. Alright. You guys are all doing well. How's my research? Oh, my research isn't happening because I don't need power for it. Ugh. I'd forget my head if it wasn't screwed on, I swear to God. Alright. I'm just going to do that for now. I'll move those once I've got the research for the insulated tiles. Which is fine. I have to build another compost over here. Let's put refinement, and we'll put another compost bin. I can't put it there. Actually, I guess I can put it there. Alright. Alright, let's take a look at my printing pod. What have I got? Choose a blueprint. Nutrient bars. I don't really need food right now. Farmer and medicine. Construction science, athletics, science, agriculture. Increased science or and narcoleptic. Narcoleptic isn't terrible. I don't like... I never like any of these guys that are kind of like jack of all trades. Unless they have really good traits. This guy's got 3 good traits. This guy's got 2. Cannot do decorating errands, but he gets more morale from decorating. Construction, science, athletics, science, agriculture. I guess I can use a doctor. Let's call him Dr. Farms. Let's go, Dr. Farms. Let's get to work. So that gives me 6 dupes. I'm going to stick with that number for a while. Mostly because that's how many beds I have. Okay. I love how these guys just kind of like hide in their little toilets. It's so cute. Speaking of cute, let's check skills. So Dr. Farms, well, I actually have to research artistic stuff pretty soon. How's my insulated tile going? It's going all right. See, I hate this. This is just using up my energy, my electricity. Well, let's charge it back up. Wait, where are you going? Where are you going, Techno? Oh, you need more water for your thing. Oh, good. These guys are done. Well, not done, but they're almost done. Alright, let's go to food. We want ration box. I'm going to put one there. Then we want to get rid of that one. And then we actually want to get rid of this and put a ladder in here. Yeah. Alright, and then we can get rid of this stuff. And then we get rid of that, and all of this. Well, at least some of my add-ons are working. I have no sedimentary rock. Okay, so this is going to be my kitchen once I have those tiles that I need. All right, pneumatic door. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I need one there. That was kind of interesting. That's placed in such a way that I don't care for the way that's placed. He can get to it, right? What are you doing, buddy? No, he can't. He can't build, and I've got no digging errands. Let's copy the settings from that guy to that guy. Let's check my research. Bada bing, bada boom. I got to insulate a tile. Okay, so next, I need everything, but what I really need is... Don't need medical. Don't need electrolyzers yet. Oh, I wanted art. So I'm going to go to... Let's go to fine art. Go ahead and research that. And now I will start working on my kitchen and my... Let's see, this is going to be the kitchen, this is going to be the research. I would like to keep the heat in both of these areas, so let's insulate all of them. Okay, carbon dioxide's looking good. Fill that in. Let's dig this out and this out. How are we doing up here? Okay, that all went fine. So let's get some more metal. Who's making a mess and why? Is this not... Oh, good lord. Get in there. Actually, that should just be... That should be removed entirely. No, don't let this stuff in my water. Oh, it wouldn't be getting in my water anyway. Oh, it might. He was trapped because I had locked that door in my last game, so that was dumb. But oh well. What is the priority on the... Oh god, these are 8. Why is this 8? Oh, I never reset my standard priority on these dirt. Okay, well... I want to make this 9 because I don't want this piss sitting all over the place. And I have no place to put polluted water. Okay, polluted water. I don't want to waste that chlorine. That's slime biome over there. And there is slime lung in it. I may just have to waste this chlorine. Maybe I can make a... Let's try this. Let me dig out this part so I don't have the sand falling on me. Is this sand? That's granite, igneous rock. Sand, we'll dig that out. So what I'm going to try to do here is... Actually, I don't want that there. I want it to be... first of all, let's set this to a default. I'm going to build a tile there. There. So what I'm going to do initially is I'm going to build a very thin do that. And I'll put a higher priority on everything that is here, here, and here. Everything that's next to stuff. I'm going to mop up all this excess water. It's not super important, but it bothers me. And I'll deconstruct that, dig that. Deconstruct all of this, and this. I don't need any of that. Okay, got lots of bristleberry. So, we're going to put in a... I'm going to start making some cooked food. The electric grill, and I'm going to place it over here. And then... oh, that's in the wrong place. He can hit it from there. Just waiting for all this to happen. I mean, it's sandstone, so it's not the ideal system for, or it's not the ideal material for making the insulation, but it'll do in a pinch. It's what I've got right now. Okay. Let's build all of that, and then I'm going to... what am I researching right now? I'm researching art. Okay, let me take these out. Those guys need dirt. Algae, oxygen. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, did I screw that up? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I sure did. It was actually 5. No, I didn't. Wait, did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, I didn't. There should be a set there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Let's dig this out. And then we'll deconstruct this. Deconstruct all of this. And we'll make sure that there's enough space here to build that. Enough space here to build that. Bump, bump. Bump, bump. Bump, bump. Okay, how long until somebody traps themselves? That is the question. I don't think I have any dirt. Is that my problem? Do I not have any dirt? Where's my organic soil? I don't know. Dirt. Liquid, consumable ore. Agriculture. Fertilizer, phosphate. No? Where's dirt? Cultivable soil. Dirt. I have 156 tons. Why are these things not being endirtened? What are my importance things here? Okay, so we're going to cancel these. What are these waiting for? Copper ore. I got 17 tons of that. Copper ore, copper ore, copper ore, copper ore. So I got plenty of copper ore. Let's dig this out. Let's dig those out. Okay, I'm getting too much CO2 in general. I really have to fix this oxygen generation. Let's put another diffuser here. And then I'm going to run this wire. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not going to run that wire there. I'm going to run this wire to nobody's building anything. Nobody's building. Nobody's building anything. Okay, I must have finished my research. So this can F off. And then this can be powered by this. Alright, everybody, let's go to sleep. Let's go to sleep. Meal lice. Delicious meal lice. One of my toilets is out of order. It's part of my problem. Okay, these guys all seem to have been recovered. So now I need to get all my other stuff to go. Let's go. All right. Alright, let's make a mess hall out of... Let's see. I want to do statue, table, 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 statue, table, table, statue, table, 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 statue, table, table. And then I'll put a water cooler in the middle. right there. I'll put doors on either side. Then I will remove everything in here. And this. Then I will remove all the crap from in here. And then I will check on my statues. Large sculpting block. Oh, I gotta check and see if my artist has art abilities. Aesthetic design. 8 out of 3. Masterworks. That is important. Okay, so now I can start making this place tolerable. So I'm going to put a sculpting block in, not there, that's in the middle of the air. Let's put a sculpting block, a large sculpting block, here, 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 and here. Then we're going to put a large sculpting block here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here. That way, when they sleep and when they eat, they will become very happy. That does use a lot of sandstone, but I have so much of it right now. But one of my problems is I need to get that oxygen generation up. Okay, that's built. I need to prioritize this and this. Grizzly meal. It's a meal made of grizzly. Real delicious grizzly. Oh, I had the wrong damn chat up. I'm sorry, Amsel. I didn't even have the chat window up. Wait, I had one of my chat windows up. See, this is one of the problems when I'm like multitasking thingy stuff. Yeah, and I'm working on my polluted water area. I don't have it yet. That's what this is going to be. Let me catch up. Sorry. Oh God, I'm going to CO2 scrubber yet. All right, let's see here. CO2 scrubber will go. Let's see what I'm looking at here. All right. Let me figure out where I'm going to put that. Yeah, I'm really sorry about not responding there. Yeah, it is going to be at the bottom. Really sorry about not responding there. For some reason, one of my chat windows was not showing, and I didn't realize it because reasons. All right, let's get. Let me make sure that I research that. I can never remember where everything is in here. Carbon skimmer. What am I researching now? Oh no, I have to get my research back up and running. But I will set carbon skimmer for research. Prioritize this and prioritize this. And let's get this power up and running. Get my oxygen. Once this is up and running, I get my oxygen generation back up and running, and I should be good to go. Come on, let's take a look. Oh, well, that's not going to work. Bum 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 bum. All right. Why did that not? I told it to do that. I wonder why it didn't do that. Oh well. There we go. All right. Let's set this to 7. I want to make sure that I lose as little of the chlorine as humanly possible. Bum, bum, bum. Ah, come on, guys. I'm going to have to set up a second schedule. Let's see here. Boop, 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 boop. Downtime. We're going to do downtime. Then we're going to do... Well, we'll do multiple downtimes. No, not 3. Going to do some bedtime. Then we're going to do some bath time. And then we're going to move. Let's see. I got... my critter guy can go to 2. My cook can go to 2. And... let's do this guy. Let's have him go to 2. I'll at least set it up so that I have people working most of the time. Alright. Theoretically, anyway. Oh, that's good to know. Number 0 overrides the downtime. Let's take a look at our... Yeah, that's a lot better. Alright, guys. Alright. Let's dig it out. I'm going to put that skimmer down here once I have it researched. Oh, right. Come on, guys. Help me out here. There we go. How much consumable ore do I have? 11 tons. That's not enough. Okay, now I can finally get that crap researched. Let's get this polluted water well dug. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, let's get food. What am I on now? Schedule didn't work. Well, I'll just use advice and override downtime if necessary. Bum, bum, bum. Alright. We're doing good. Alright. Why are you guys not worried about this? Let's take this out. Let's charge it up, charge it up, charge it up. How am I doing, guys? Not there yet. Let's see. I don't know where this polluted oxygen is coming from, but I'll have to put some deodorizers up there as soon as I get a chance. Put a, let's see. Nah, I'll just put it down there. Well, while I'm waiting, I'm going to run the power. Let me see. What am I using right now? This is using 420 watts. That's plenty. Plenty of power left over. Up, 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 up. Up, up. The carbon skimmer needs water, so I will need to put in a liquid pump. I need to put in... Actually, let's get that a little closer so that I don't piss them off too much by being wet all the time. Boom. Liquid pipe. We'll go to here. And then it gives off polluted water, so that'll go over here. So we'll get ready to put a liquid vent. And we'll throw in another pipe. That'll go here. I don't remember exactly where the outlets are for those things. We'll find out in a few minutes. Alright. I need you guys to dig out... I need you to put those tiles in and dig these out. Actually, just dig all of these out. Yeah, good point. I guess I can move the diffuser down to... For right now, I'm just going to move it down to here. Alright. So that'll get those guys working on that. I got my wires, I got my research. Yeah, I've run into that old problem of people trying to work in carbon dioxide. Bum bum bum. Nothing interesting. All right. Alright, let's cancel this. I don't need to deal with that right now. What I do need to deal with is this. And then I need to prioritize this a little bit more. I don't know why I keep pausing. Force a habit. Alright, so let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. So that I can actually put that tile in there. I'm going to get some airflow going. Oops. Not there. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Boop. Alright, airflow tiles. Let's get a little bit more going through here. All right. Come on, boys. You can do it. Okay, that'll go up to there. Actually, I don't want to give him that command right now. What I will do, though, is... Let's take a look here. get some of this crap out into the open so I can clean it. Yeah, I know I can pick what I deconstruct. I just forgot about it. I just had a brain fart for a moment. Fill it in, fill it in. All right. Let's get... what was I doing? Let's get an emptier in there. All right. And just as they're doing stuff I want them to do, they're all going to go to sleep. So I'm going to move that other oxygen, the other oxygen diffuser. For now, I'm going to put it over here. See if I can power that. Okay, so I want to move this. Let's see, this is going to go to there. Let's take a look at, see, my research was completed. Yes, it was. All right, so now, let's see here. 1, 2, got that one, got that one, got that one. Okay. As soon as those are built, I'll be able to carbon skimmer. Oh, I guess I let out more chlorine than I thought I did. That's unfortunate. But that's fine. Let's take a look at where all my stuff is. It is all... yeah, we'll keep it there. All right. Water goes in. Water goes out. And power goes in. Power goes in. That one's connected. There we go. All right. Check my priorities. Yeah, that's fine. How are people set on building? Building, 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 building. Everything's fine. I got one person who can't build. A little weird, but whatever. Alright, guys. Let's prioritize this. Let's get this done. Okay, that one's working. All right. Let's see, this is all, that's chlorine, this is polluted oxygen. So, where's this going? All right, let's take a look at my, okay, circuit status 720 watts is my maximum right now. Okay, those are both running. So I can deconstruct this one here. And then let's get That's not hurting anything right now, so I should be fine. Alright, so we're starting to load this up with oxygen, which is perfect because I just put my carbon skimmer right there. Let's get some more. Alright. Let's get some more of those guys. Gotcha. Okay, how we doing over here, guys? Well, my CO2 levels are dropping, so that's good. My oxygen pressure is, that's alright. Not perfect, but let's take a look at my overview here. So we got CO2's over in this trap here. We got CO2 kind of getting caught on these, so airflow should help with that. Let's see. How am I doing on this water? It's got a little bit of food poisoning in it. I don't know how that happened, but it's super annoying. Let's get this built. These. That guy can't do anything until he has... Yeah, by the time that guy gets built, I might have to disable it. That's fine. I don't have to save power just yet. Circuit status 600 watts. Yeah, because I took off that other oxygen diffuser. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got next. No. Don't need fossil fuels. Ranching, not really necessary just yet. Refrigerators and hydroponic farms, that's later. Hmm. $150 to $160. Yeah, that's one thing I got to work on is my temperature management. I know how to water cool things, but dealing with other stuff is a little bit more. Let's get down to here. Let's get this researched here, and then I need the. Where's my liquid? Liquid. Actually, no. I want this one. Alright, so once I've got this running, let's see, the water temperature is 24. Wait, why are you building this over here? I don't need this. Not yet, anyway. Alright. How am I doing? Copper, 12 tons, iron ore, yada. Alright, let's see if we can't start improving these bedrooms and whatnot. Hey, buddy, what's going on? Welcome to the party. Let's see if I can expand this. What is this? Is igneous, algae, sandstone? I know, right? It's going. One thing I should... Let's see. Let me take a look at my waters there. I got that. Okay. So let's start thinking about setting up some plumbing. Surviving systems goes very well until about cycle, in most of my games, until about cycle 200 or 200, 250, at which point I run into the same problem that everybody who's relatively new at this game. I still consider myself relatively new because I've only been playing it since really release, a couple of weeks ago, I guess. The problem that everybody runs into, which is heat. In my main game, I've actually got it up to plastic production, but I'm starting to really have to deal with getting my plastic production resulted in the deaths of 4 dupes, which pissed me off and made me rethink my life choices. So you know how it is. It's like I get to a certain point in this game, and then I'm like, well, I screwed that one up, or the map wasn't right, or whatever. And then, why is this paused? And then I start over, because that's how it works. Because early systems are easier. Oh man, I got the game when it was in, early access, and it was. I think I just got distracted. I got distracted by so many other things. There's so many things out there that I love. So many other games out there, but yeah, losing four dupes is a huge cost, especially because these were like at least 2 of them were like kind of my specialists and had a ton of points in them and whatnot. But here's the thing, it's not going to keep me from like sometimes if I lose somebody kind of in a stupid way. I'll reload, I'll save scum it, but if I lose dupes to me just trying to actually accomplish everything, and I'm really just kind of like just burning myself, down trying to make sure that they all, trying to keep on top of like sending them to the, to the triage beds and. Am I on Discord? Well, I have a Discord account. Oh. Yes. Let's see. I have a Discord account. I'm a member of a whole bunch of different channels. But, yeah. When I'm really working on them and they die anyway, I'm just kind of pushing through. I'm just kind of like, well, them's the breaks. Let's keep pushing through. Okay, so I need to get this built, and I need to find out what are these guys all doing. What are you guys all doing? You're all loading things up. No, go for it. I mean, I can also load up my my main game at some point. I mostly try to keep the games that I play separate between like something that I go on to stream with and the games that I basically play on my own. The only reason that I stream is because I find it fun. I just kind of like I like the whole I like the aspect of just kind of like I don't know. Being there to try to entertain or try to just kind of like talk to people or whatnot. I put my kid down for the night, and then my wife goes off to play her own video games, and then I'm just kind of left in the other room. So no, feel free. I mean, part of the reason why I have you guys here is because, well, yell at me about things. Most of the stuff that I know about this game, I've gotten from watching, some of the more prolific, YouTubers, I guess, who are playing it, like Skystorm and what's his name? The Fox guy, the guy with Fox in his name. I'm subscribed to him. I just can't. It's late for me. All right. Put another flotile there. Now I've got my mess hall, which is. Why are these not built? It doesn't matter, but. Yeah, I'm cheating a little bit with my farm right now. I'm actually eventually going to be taking this this mealwood stuff here out just because, well, mealwood's kind of gross. I'm kind of waiting to get some of the cooked bristleberry up a little bit. I don't normally do this, but I kind of used a cheat that not a cheat, you know, a thing that I got off of Skystorm, which is basically using the light from the printing pod to actually light up a few farming tiles. Free light. Normally, I would get the free light from shine bugs. I know, right? Normally, I'd get the light from shine bugs. I'd basically trap them in an area and then build the farm underneath them, and then it becomes basically a farm and a stable for them. And that works out pretty well. But in this game, I had a lot of trouble basically keeping them where I wanted them to go because they can't be wrangled. So make oxygen generation in a cold biome near a Okay, so like near Wheezeward or something. Is that what you're talking about with a heat-sucking source? You know, it's funny. In most of my games, I can actually like kind of build around them, especially if they're trapped in an area. Like I'll start off and there'll be an area like this, right? And there'll be like 3 or 4 shine bugs in it, and I will just kind of build around them. And if they fly out of the area, but they still are kind of like trapped, I'll kind of wait for them to go back, and then I'll quickly set a high priority and build around them. I just like them for their free light. Oh, well, okay, there's also the fact that they are incredible for decor. I have friends in Steam. Did we get a pop-up or something? Oh, the thermo nullifier. Yeah. Okay, actually, let me do this. Let me get some actual advice from folks. This is something I normally wouldn't do, but let's go here. Yeah, no worries. So what I did in my most recent game, and I'll show you guys what I was talking about. This might be interesting, might not be interesting. Okay, here's my attempts at trying to get oil, whatever. Okay, so this is my primary game that I have going on. Now, what I did here was I ran, I found a thermo nullifier down here, and this is what I've done with my piping. So I basically I brought the pipe down here, I ran it around this nullifier, right? And then originally I had a thermo sensor basically saying like, okay, don't let it through unless it's under a certain temperature. That didn't actually work out because it tends to break the pipes if they get too cold. So that's not actually running right now. Yeah, so what I did was I ran, this is a whole spaghetti mess here. I have to actually clean up my water quite badly here. But I have my water coming in. My water's coming in here at about 20, well, okay, it was hotter, but this is coming in at 25. I also have a cool steam vent over here that has hotter water. Running it down here, and I'm snaking it around this thermo nullifier, which is bringing it down to, well, this says 22, which doesn't seem like a lot, but I've seen it come out of here at 14-ish. Then basically I have it going through my base to cool things. This is my temperature. So here's my main base, which is actually getting a little too cold. Well, no, it's not now. It was. Seems okay now. 22 degrees, 23 degrees. Oh, sorry, guys. I forgot that I've got multiple things going on. So, all right. So I'm talking to two different people on two different systems. So, oh boy, it's just one of those nights. Okay, so there are two questions going on. One of them is basically the farming thing, and one of them was water. So it was a matter of cooling down water. So I do use the ice biome to cool down the water, and that's what I was just talking about. So I've got everything that's going into my main base here is going through here, coming back up, snaking through the base, cooling everything down, going down here and cooling all this stuff down, going up here and cooling my power down. By the time it actually gets to drainage into my main reservoir, it is about, let's see, where is it? Yeah, it's still at 26 degrees. So when water goes through these pipes, it literally only loses like a couple of degrees in a long trail like that. The areas that are hotter, I'm using the, what are these, the radiant pipes. So you can see I was having a lot of problems for a while with my power transformers getting just overheating and breaking. I've got right now I'm running things with natural gas generators, which are a bit warm. This is the cool steam vent I was talking about, where I've got this hot water sitting in here, and right now it's yeah, sorry. So the question was, how many platforms am I using? So what I'm using for streaming is I'm using Streamlabs, and I'm using what's it called? Anyway, it's going to Twitch, it's going to Mixer, and it's going to YouTube. And I have 2 polluted water basins in this game, but honestly, one of them is only because natural gas generators drip polluted water. The way that so the next question is, how am I dealing with germs? And I'm dealing with germs. Oh yeah, I'm on Twitch somewhere. I'm on Twitch under Tycoonatic, so same as everywhere. I think it's just like twitch.tv/Tycoonatic. So the way that I'm dealing with germs is basically I picked this design up from Skystorm on YouTube, and effectively what is going on here is, right now all of my water is germ-free. All of my clean water is germ-free. I've managed to keep it that way. It's the same thing over here with this hotter water. Where my germs are, of course, is in my polluted water. So what I'm doing is I'm piping the polluted water into these sieves. The sieves are then piping them into this chlorine room. So I'll explain this the best I can. I recommend you go find Skystorm, that's SKYE. STORME on YouTube. He's got a lot of great videos. He's got one called like Germ Killer 3.0 or something like that. And that's where I got this idea. So what happens is this pipe here is basically a primer. It just sends a little bit of water into the pipes to basically get them filled. That's not something that's super necessary except at the beginning, but I just haven't removed it. This is where my polluted water is coming in. And so what I have is I have these three clock sensors. The first clock sensor only runs for like a couple of seconds, and that's just to basically prime the pipes, which is that first thing I told you about. The second clock timer runs for 26% of the time, and that's the one that actually lets the the germy water into well, I have 3 shutoff valves, and the reason being is that basically that's what these three clocks control. So the second one runs for 26% of the time. That lets the germy water into this reservoir, and then there's a period of time in which it just sits in the reservoir to remove all the germs. And then the third one, which is down here, is on this third timer, and that's the one that lets it all out. So like right now I've got what have I got in here? I've got 1,690 kilograms, and there's no germs because they've been sitting in there for a while. The first one isn't necessary. Okay, so that one just turned on, so now it's piping out the clean water. The first one isn't actually necessary, except when you first set up the whole system, and that's because the water, when it's in pipes, doesn't get affected by the chlorine. The germs die if they're in a room that's full of chlorine and they're in a reservoir, because it's for some reason it's permeable. So I'll show you what I'm talking about when these come back around. In fact, this is about to come back around. So the water that is in these pipes has, let's take a look here. Well, the water that's in here has 4 million germs, basically next to this this pump. So the first thing that's going to happen here is that the primer is going to go off, and that's going to be 2 seconds or so. And you can see over here, there it goes. It's letting some of the clean water in to basically put clean water into the pipes. Okay, done, turns off. Now the second one is actually pulling, now this is pulling the water from here. And you'll see it go into here, and it shows you over here how many germs there are. Now there's like 4 million, or well, in this space there was like 4 million germs. Once it goes into here with this, I've got about 1,600 grams of chlorine around this thing. But you can see it's gonna fill this reservoir until this gets to the red. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Still loading. And shut off now. And you see the germs just dying because they're sitting in the reservoir in the middle of a room full of chlorine. 100,000, 80,000, 70,000. And I could actually let more water in there. I have to adjust these timers a little bit to make it a little bit more efficient, but and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. So now the water that's in there has 0 germs. Yeah, I know, right? If only I could use a germ detector in the reservoir. So that's it. If there was some sort of automation system for detecting if this has any germs in it, if there is, somebody let me know. But so now it's it had enough time in there, so now I've the clock sensor will basically pump out the water and it's all clean. That's that. Do I even have? Let me take a look. Let me take a look. What do we got? That would be, let's see, not gas. Well, let's see. Germ. Let's do a search. There we go. So, there we go. Well, liquid pipe Okay, so it'll detect if there's germs in the pipe. But what I would need it to do is determine if there are germs in the reservoir itself. I might play around with that a little bit to see what I can do with it. Go ahead and research it. Okay, so so yeah, that might be another easy way to do that. I mostly liked this method because it takes up almost no space. So what this room is set up for is does the germ sensor? So I'm being told that the germ sensor kills germs. Is that right? I'm gonna have to play around with that. See, probably go into a game with the debug mode and see what I can do there. But the way this room is set up is I've got a liquid lock so that none of this chlorine escapes. Not that that keeps it from being outside, but it doesn't get out. I've got 2 storage bins in here, and these storage bins are for any materials that have germs, like slime lung. So, like, this storage bin stores slime, and it's got a priority of, like, okay, well, it's supposed to have a priority of 9. I guess it got reset at some point. So anytime somebody picks up slime lung, they come in here, they drop it in there, the germs all get killed off over time, and then as they're exiting, they can wash their hands in the wash basin, and that usually takes care of things. So here's somebody who is, why is he coming in here? Oh, wait. Where's my germ overlay? Well, that person doesn't have germs, so they probably just had slime that had no germs. And then this storage bin is full of. This one stores bleach stone, and the reason why this stores bleach stone is just so that it can leach more chlorine into the air in here, so that I don't have to worry so much about constantly piping. Not constantly, but keeping the chlorine pressure in here high, because what happens is, because this bin holds slime, it gives off polluted oxygen, and so that's what these gas pumps are here for. They're here to basically remove the polluted oxygen. And yeah, the bleach stone is in here to basically fill it up with bleach again. So my gas here is, I have a gas filter here. This pulls everything out of the room, goes into the filter. If it's the oxygen that has been cleaned by this whatever this thing is called here, the deodorizer, it'll go outside. And if it's chlorine, it'll just go back in the room. And then to basically try and get my pressure up to the maximum, I'm just putting bleach stone in here as I dig it out. So yeah, so that's my story. This one's actually been pretty successful. This map, or this game, has been pretty successful for me overall. I'm gonna actually slow it down a little bit. Except I've got dudes here who are injured. So let's take a look. Yeah, these guys are pretty badly injured. So, well, they might have. Did he have popped eardrums? This one doesn't. He has moderate wounds. Most of my guys are wounded because they're getting scalded. Because the last thing I was working on in this game was oil, which they should not be going in here anymore. Actually, there's no reason for them to. But of course, oil is in the hottest damn biome in the game. So, I know that I got oil because I wanted plastics, because I haven't actually made plastics yet. I discovered, to my chagrin, because this was the first time I've made plastics, that the polymer press is incredibly hot, so I have it actually in a cold biome, which is kind of working, but I'm afraid it's going to melt all the ice. I know that I can get plastic from Drecos, or one of the types of Drecos, but I actually haven't done any Dreco farming yet. So I don't know how effective that is. I've got stone hatches. I've got sage hatches. Haven't managed to get any smooth hatches, but from what I understand, those guys can eat through your ore pretty quickly. And here's the thing I was talking about with my farming. So I managed to trap these bugs, these bugs in this room, and for the most part, even though they have a tendency to kind of go back and forth in the room, for the most part they tend to keep at least like 2/3 of it lit at any given time. The only thing I have to do is make sure they don't get too cramped, and every time they get cramped, I kill one of them off. I have two. Well, okay, I have one true hospital, and then I have another room that's full of med bay beds because I needed them. So, colony lacks bedside manner skill. What? Oh, that's because one of my doctor probably died. I don't have glass yet. I don't have lights set up. I didn't set up lights because of heat concerns. I probably don't have to worry about that as much at this point. In fact, I know I don't. So if those bugs, if I have any problems with those bugs, I'll just kill them off. I don't. Mostly, I just like them because when my farmers come in here, they get a ridiculous amount of decor. So I got 120. My bedrooms have... I'm not entirely sure why it's different in different bedrooms. Is that a... No, they're all genius sculptures. I got 120 in my Great Hall. I've got 120 in my med bay. 120 in my in my shower room. Even in my storage rooms. The work areas all have. Yeah. Yeah, they don't really. They lay the comment was that they don't have a long lifespan. These little guys, and yeah, they don't. They seem to lay eggs fast enough to keep me in. At least so far, to keep me in shine bugs, and this one's on cycle 245. So, mostly I've just been working on like heat issues. So, for instance, I had a major problem when I had my power set up down here. So I had coal generators initially, and all of my power transformers were down here, and everything was just breaking. I just did not have good circulation down here, did not have good cooling, and all that kind of stuff. So I spread it out over on this side, away from my living quarters, over here, and then I started basically doing the horizontal power transformers, which is working out a little bit better. This is all of my oil stuff is over here, and this is mostly because I'm just playing with it right now. I haven't really done oils and plastics until now. I don't know why I have this liquid reservoir here, but whatever. I don't have a lot of oil coming up because I put down a well and it is not running? Wait, what is this? So I don't know what this back pressure stuff is. I have to go do some wikiing. Figure out how these oil pumps work. So yeah, I'm learning things as time goes on. I do have one of my critter killing system. I'm dealing with. I do have cold areas near my base. So there's a large ice biome over here, which is where I'm cooling my water. Then I have a very small one over here, which is where my polymer press is. And yeah, the question was, do you have cold biomes near your base? So, yeah, I got 2 of them. One of them is actually pretty big. I need to get a lot of this damn polluted water out of here. Well, I guess I don't need to, but this is something I have to deal with too. This is a polluted water vent. That I was originally pumping into my polluted water storage because my dupes apparently don't piss enough, but it started getting overwhelming, and now I have to actually figure out how to turn it back on without completely drowning everything that I own in piss. Yeah, I want to use the... Yeah, I was thinking of using the cold biomes to my advantage. I actually might move my... So this cold biome over here goes all the way down to the oil biome. Like it literally butts up against it. So one of my next big projects is to actually move everything over in, like all of my production over into this cold biome, and then I can pull the oil. There's a gas geyser down here. Oh, and another oil reservoir. Okay, I didn't see that because I only saw the oil reservoir over here. I didn't see that there was one over here as well. So that's actually going to be useful. So yeah, I'm going to pull all my production over into this biome to try and keep the heat down. Because it just basically goes right up against it. So that's kind of useful. And no, I mean, I'm not actually going to remove everything. I'm not going to remove like all the pipes and everything and the machines. I will, anything that starts overheating or starts giving me heat problems, I will basically rebuild over on the other side. Until that starts causing problems, and I'll move back and forth. I'm a little disappointed that this one over here is so small, but hey, you know, you take, ooh, there's another one up here. I didn't notice this. Look at that. Looks like I just uncovered this one up here. So hey, bonus. I got 3 of them. Although that one's up above my base, which isn't super great, but whatever. So yeah, I don't really know how the game handles things that are... I haven't needed the upgraded wire yet. That's another one of my projects for this map. So basically, everything in here for the most part is staying at about 1,000, but I'm starting to run over it or get close. So that's a 720. There's a 900. 910. That's that same 910. Yeah, but this one's at 1100, so this is one that I'm going to have to upgrade. This one's getting super close. So yeah, Yep, I'm going to be moving over to the 2K. With the 2K, I do have to move everything up to the large power transformers, which I've built one of them so far. Because I've started the process. So yeah, this will turn into this one will turn into the conductive wire. Originally, I wasn't using it because I was low on refined metal. That's not the case anymore. Well, actually, I'm kind of still I'm actually kind of low on it. So that's why. Because I think, if I remember correctly, the conductive wire uses refined metal, doesn't it? And, yeah. Let's see, power transformer. Let me see, what is this? Whoops, what is this running? Okay, I don't actually need those or that, so I can replace that. Oh yeah, I mean I have it researched and everything. I'm ready to use it. I just haven't needed it, and I have to set up metal refining. One of the problems that I have run into is that my metal ore is, well, we'll take a look here. So this is my metal ore. I have to actually get over, like, into this area to mine out some more iron. There was almost no copper ore. I mean, not almost no, but I mean, there was like 10, 20 tons or something. Like the copper ore on this map was really kind of crappy. The gold is all, of course, in the slime biomes, which I have to be careful with. But But yeah, I'll be running over into this area to grab this iron, and then there's a bunch of it over here too. That's phosphorite. There's some of it over here. So I'm basically, it's just a materials issue. Yeah. It's just a materials issue, so I'm working on it. But yeah, so basically, among my many things that I have to do is I have to basically set up that oil production, which is not a huge issue right now. My main thing is I want to start upgrading my power, and I want to redo it so that it's not snaking around so much. Because one of the things I don't like is I've got a lot of stuff that's kind of coming. I don't like this. Yeah. Yeah, when I upgrade, I'll get a lot of the copper back, so I can... the copper and iron and some gold. So I'll be able to do that. Let's build a large transformer. Yes. Like that. Alright, what are you controlling? You got 910 watts. You are controlling my... research, my food, oxygen, what else? And oil. Okay. If I rebuild that, I'm going to have to set that on a high priority. Alright. This one. But yeah, I've got a lot of machinery down here that I just I don't really like the way that this stuff is kind of snaking around. I'd like to make it a little bit cleaner, but my ventilation is not bad. So here we go. So you've seen the electrical, you've seen the liquid. And my ventilation system, pretty good. This up here is just storing things because I did not get a chance to build a basically I have not had a chance to build a hydrogen you know, a hydrogen trapping kind of area up at the top here. So what I did was I set up a pump in the area where most of it was collecting, and I've just been storing it so that I can basically use it later. And then one thing I did find out about this game, which was super annoying, was the dudes. So when I was building my oil refining setup, I was basically people were dying, and I couldn't really figure. I mean, they were scalding, and I wasn't able to get them out. What ended up happening was, this tunnel here is so long that they weren't able to get oxygen fast enough, and that was like the problem that you told me about. That I was Amsel, that you told me about earlier tonight. To put the oxygen generation at the bottom of the base. Well, this is where I originally learned that in the main streaming game that I was doing there. It was still kind of a young base, but this is where I learned that lesson. So what would end up happening is the guys were getting incapacitated. They'd fall to the bottom of this ladder, and then a dude would come down to try to rescue them. He'd get about to here, and then he'd have to take a breath because this is where the first oxygen was. And as soon as they take a breath, they drop whatever they're carrying. And I had no idea that was going to happen. That's why I lost so many people, because they just kept basically dropping and not being able to get rescued. If it hadn't been for that problem, the simple oxygen problem, which is now being pumped in down here. Where's my gas? Here it is. Yeah, now it's way better. This was empty of oxygen when that was happening. So, lesson learned. keep your oxygen in the bowels of the earth. So I haven't had that problem since then, but it was tough. So yeah, what I was doing earlier, I gotta remember to keep my eye on yeah. So now what I have is I have this like self-sustaining oxygen production room here. So the way that basically this is working is the electrolyzer is keeping hydrogen in the upper portion of the room and keeping oxygen in the lower portion of the room. The hydrogen goes to this generator, which and the battery basically keep all this stuff running, and the oxygen is getting pumped out into the bottom down here, and it's being released out of the bottom. And yeah, some of my dupes got as it is, they at least 4. Is it 4? Let's see, 1. No, that guy died for some other reason. Empty. 1, 2. Oh, it looks like it was just 3. So 3 of my dupes totally got shafted. Badoomsh. I've got a gold volcano down here, which seems to be generating igneous rock around it. I'm not sure what that's all about. I've got my polluted water vent there. What else have I got? There's that oil vent that I found earlier. Here's one of those. Here's one of those like relic places or whatever the hell they are that is all full of gates and stuff, but it's also full of oil. Haven't gotten to that yet. Yeah, my oxygen generation is actually pretty good. Actually, it's doing really well right now. So there's my hydrogen, just still kind of collecting up there. I'm trying to get this stuff pushed over. Well, right now it's collecting, and then I'm going to push it over into this space. I'm going to turn this area to the left of the ladder. I'm going to try to turn this into like a hydrogen trap. Well, they weren't pre-generated locations. This is a random seed. I haven't actually... Yeah, vents are great. It's volcanoes I'm not a huge fan of. I haven't run... I know that they exist, but I have not run into like a regular just volcano. Like, I assume they're bad. But no, this is just a event. Oh no, sorry. This map, well, it's not a random seed per se. Basically, I went on to, there's a website where you can basically say, I want to get a seed that has like these specific vents or volcanoes or whatever, like these specific things in them somewhere. And you can do that. You can enter that in. I forgot the name of the site. I will need to see if I can find it. But yeah, so you can just let's see if I can find it. Bear with me for just a second. I've got it bookmarked somewhere. Sorry about that. I'm not really sure what the name of the site is, but yeah, it'll let you basically say like, oh, I want to make sure that I have like, you know, that I have a slush geyser, or that I have a, you know, at least 2, you know, oil thingies and natural gas, whatever. Just kind of depending on how you like to play. That doesn't necessarily mean that you will get only the ones that you select. It just means that those will be on the map somewhere. So I used that to basically generate this map, and it's done me okay. It's done me pretty well. But most of the time, um, one of the comments is, one thing I want to try is to pipe liquid gold into the showers. Uh, yeah, that would be fascinating. I don't think the showers would actually do that because I think the inputs on any object in the game require a particular type of liquid or they break. I'm not sure if that's the case with the showers. I know it's the case with machinery. Could you put other liquids into a shower? I have no idea. Mm. Yeah, it says water and polluted water. I mean, I assume they work like any machine. Anyway, let me check on my vitals again. How's my health, guys? Liam, get your ass to a triage cart. Gossman, you too, and Machino. I have a tendency to name my guy. Well, okay, Liam and Gossman are exceptions because I got lazy, but I have a tendency to name my guys after what they do, just so that on a glance I can like take a look at them and say like, oh, this guy is a guy that does this. So Sciency is a researcher, and Sheffia is a chef, and you know I'm very clever like that. Steve Irwin is a rancher, you know. Yeah, wrong element damage is what I'm concerned about with those guys. Anywho, it is. I hate to do this to you guys. I really appreciate the advice and all that kind of fun stuff, but it is past my bedtime and I gotta get up for work in the morning. So, it is awesome to have talked to you guys and to get some advice, and I will be using that advice within the game, within my games of Oxygen Not Included. And I'm going to head to the bed now, but. Keep an eye on the channel, subscribe or whatever. I don't know which. I'm using kind of a thing that mixes all the accounts together, so I'm not sure which platforms you guys. Oh, actually, it tells me what platforms you guys are on. We got a YouTube and we got a Twitch. So, thanks again. Go ahead and subscribe so you get notifications. I will be. Look, I'm a mid-40-year-old dad who has no business playing video games, but I love to do it anyway because I've been playing them since Pong. And I just find streaming fun. So if you enjoyed it, please return. If not, thank you for coming. And I will see you guys possibly next time. I'll try to be on a little later this week. Actually, sometime this weekend. And I'm going to try to make the regular stream a regular thing on Tuesday or Wednesday nights. Pinky swear. Good night, everybody.